Hi, welcome back. My name is Scott Gilliland. I'm one of the associate pastors here at Lover's Lane, where we are in the middle of a series called Meant for More, Moving Toward a Fuller Faith. This week, let's talk about giving. We like to think of ourselves as generous people, usually. It's fun to be generous when you see yourself giving up something that you have so that someone else who's less fortunate can have something that they need. But is that really the way we ought to view our financial responsibilities as Christians? If there's one thing Jesus is pretty clear about in the Gospels, it's that we had better be ready to put everything on the line for God's sake. In fact, several men and women approached Jesus seeking to become even greater disciples, and the one final challenge he has for them is to part with their wealth. Some of them take him up on this, and some unfortunately do not. What becomes clear in the Gospels is that if we want to have a fuller faith with God, we are going to have to make a shift in the way we understand what belongs to us and what belongs to God. Jesus reminds those who listen to him and those whom he ministers to that what we own isn't really ours. He tells us the same thing that Israel had been told for generations, that all we are and all we have ultimately belongs to God. And when we give, we're simply returning back to God what he's already given to us. As Christians living in a very materialistic culture, can we make a shift that's difficult like this? Can we begin to view our finances not as something that we have and so that we can feel more generous when we give it away, but rather can we look at what we own as simply God's, and can we glorify God through returning it back into his work?